The contest hasn't ended yet?
Why, no, it's a last man... woman standing competition.
Oh, who's winning?
As if you had to ask, man. By my count, the current leader by a thick crust is Mrs. Gabberly. Hogwash!
Woohoo! And I'm relishing every bite.
I'm just getting warmed up.
We'll see about that. Mr. Wallace, would you mind bringing Paneer this slip of paper here when you've a moment?
Righto. You've fallen a bit behind, eh, Major?
Nonsense! Enemy propaganda! Don't believe a word of it. Soon as I've claimed victory, I'll be back on my favorite airborne attraction.
Oh, right. The ride. Enjoying a bit of a lead, eh, Mrs. Gabberly?
Ooh, I think I am, but I'm enjoying myself so much, I've lost count.
I can't believe you're in the lead. Look at the munching Major.
Happen, but don't forget the tortoise and the hare, Mr. Wallace.
The would-be chomping champion continues to shovel pie down his gullet. But the Major seems to have met his match in Vinny, the Wonder Nosher.
I say, cooey, Constable Dibbins.
Can't hear you. Carrying out a safety inspection of this ride's facilities. Woo!
But PC Dibbins, I'd like to report a missing canine report.
Can't be interrupted, Wallace. Whee!
It's meat pies by dawn, and by heck, look at that crust fly.
Hello, Mr. Paneer. I was wondering if from your elevated vantage point, well, you haven't seen Mr. Muzzle up to anything suspicious, have you?
Suspicious? Oh, you mean like planning a secret surprise for the fairgoers? No, I can't say I have. But you never know what he's got up his sleeve.
Not exactly. I mean, anything unsavory. Up to no good.
Mr. Muzzle? No. He may offer less than substantial prizes for his attractions, but that's just in the name of charity. Don't be ridiculous, Wallace.
Oh, all right then. Thanks anyway. Chock full of donations. But Muzzle doesn't seem like such the dog lover now. Excuse me, Paneer. Mrs. Gabberly wanted me to give you this.
Ah, must be a message to read out for the fair.
Testing, 1, 2, 1, 2. All fairgoers are cordially invited to attend Mrs. Vinnie Gabberly's victory celebrations to be held later this evening at the Gabberly residence. That's everyone including Major Crumb, so long as he's humbled by defeat and pie fatigue.
A scandalous suggestion. You'll regret the day you taunted a crumb.
It's Crumb and Gabberly now, putting away pies as if they haven't eaten for a week.
Looks like you and Mrs. Gabberly are about even in the count.
Perhaps, but don't let your eyes deceive you. I've a commanding advantage.
How's that, Major Crumb?
My fighting spirit. And Mrs. Gabberly finishes yet another pie.
That's quite a few pies you've eaten, Mrs. Gabberly.
Could have sworn there was more. Haven't really been keeping count. Just getting stuck in and enjoying myself.
Oh, heck, look at these.
Oh, the rest of me finished pies.
The rest?
Oh, my stomach told me I'd got through more than just these appetizers here.
And Major Crumb has just learned that Mrs. Gabberly is in the lead by a most devastating pie margin.
Oh, not feeling too tickety-boo right now. I think I might have been outpied by the enemy.
And it seems the Major might be giving up, though he's only 9 pies behind.
9? That's it. I capitulate. I surrender. Hoist the white napkin of chronic pie fatigue.
Yippee!
And down goes the Major, out for the count. Attaboy, Mrs. Gabberly, congratulations!
Woohoo!
Remember, ladies and gentlemen, if you like pies, Panier's Purveyors of Peculiar Produce is open daily for all of your baking and pie-eating needs.
I can't believe she beat me. I'll never be able to show my face in the officer's mess again.
Never mind, Major Crumb. You guzzled gamely. Perhaps you just bit off a bit more than you could chew.
Perhaps a man must know his limits. The only thing that can lift my spirits now is a spin on that RAF ride, if you'll excuse me. Oh, I must have put on 5 stone.
I was wondering if I could have a word.
Of course.
I've got a sneaking suspicion that Mr. Muzzle might be up to no good.
Ooh, you mean robbing the rich to give to the poor? The scoundrel.
Well, I'm not exactly sure, but I think he might have got a hold of my grommet.
Well, he's taken hold of the entire town, hasn't he? Really reached in and brought out the philanthropists in us all.
Well, no, that's not what I meant.
Now, don't be jealous, Wallace. You've helped raise plenty of money with your ice cream machine. You should be proud. Now, if you don't mind, I'll just be finishing my pie.
Too heavy? Balderdash! I was only on her this morning.
Oh, just over our limit, I'm afraid, Corporal Crumb. You must have piled on pounds since then.
That blinking contest! And I'm a major, don't you know?
Aye, a major liability. So you're banned, for safety's sake. Perhaps go for a jog or summit, and work off some of that extra weight.
And remember, whether you want pakora, pies, puddings, or pomegranates, they're all available at Panier's Peculiar Produce, just 2 minutes walk from this fairground.
I was wondering if I could, have a go on the ride.
Righto, but first you'll have to hop on the scale.
Oh, of course.
Going to have to wait until the constable's finished, though.
Ah, all right. How much pie did you eat, Major?
Not enough, clearly. That old granny has a devilish appetite. Probably possessed by a parasite or two. Family of tapeworms living inside her, I shouldn't wonder.
And now you can't ride your favorite ride. Oh, what a pity.
Over the limit, I'm afraid. Bureaucratic nonsense. Never used to fret about namby-pamby weight restrictions in the army. We'd cram 20 men in a truck, 3 on a bicycle, 5 in a bunk.
But you're only slightly too heavy, Major.
Yes, so I'll stand here till I've dropped the weight. With a finely tuned metabolism like mine, I'll burn it off in a few short hours. Let's have a look. Ah!
A balloon. Always good for a lift.
With the tiniest little lift, I'd be cleared for takeoff.
A balloon, Major Crumb?
Who doesn't love a festive balloon? Used to tie the old balloon to our knapsacks when we were in the long grass to distinguish ourselves from the enemy.
Perhaps you're ready for the ride now?
You might be right. I'm feeling lighter on my feet already.
Weight limit passed. Queue up. You'll be next.
Smashing! It's about time. Time's up, Constable!
Still carrying out the inspection, Major. Wait your turn.
And here's peculiar produce for all your favorite foodstuffs, and some you probably never knew existed.
How's the weight, Major?
It's only a matter of time before I'm fit to fly with the RAF once more.
But PC Dibbins, if I could have a word in private.
What was that?
Oh, this is no time for games. I need to shut down Muzzle's ride and save Gromit.
From sweet to savory, pickled to preserved, and fresh to frozen, Vanier's peculiar produce has it all. Plus, we also sell umbrellas, beach balls, indoor barbecue equipment, and a full range of domestic fire extinguishers.
The Infiniflavor's been a rip-roaring success, but I can't sell any more cones until I free Gromit. Looks as if someone's already won.
And remember, whether you want pakora, pies, puddings,
A balloon's good for raising spirits. Good heavens! Heavens above! Norbury blue! Mmm! Cheese!
and remember, whether you want pakora, pies, puddings, or pomegranates, they're all available at Panier's Peculiar Produce. Just two.
Hello, Wallace.
Still slaving over a hot microphone, eh, Mr. Panier?
I reckoned it were a good opportunity to spread the word about me shop.
Next weekend, as purveyors of peculiar produce, we're having a sausage sale.
Got to take the opportunity when you've got everyone's ear.
Can I interest you in a balloon, Panier?
No, thank you, Wallace. I'm plenty preoccupied with this microphone.
Oh, I shouldn't poke around behind any of Mr. Muzzle's attractions. Oh, no. Your duty is as neglected as an abandoned puppy. Oh, I've never abandoned Gromit.
And remember, whether you want pakora, pies, puddings or pomegranates, they're all available at Tanier's Peculiar Produce, just 2 minutes walk from this fairground.
Hello, Wallace.
A note, Mr. Paneer.
Your duty is as neglected as an abandoned puppy. That's odd.
Stop the ride!
That's enough. Suppose I'd better get back to the station. Duty calls.
Wahoo! Tucked away! Cabin door to manual, ready for takeoff. Blam! Yeah!
Good heaven!
Major Crum's carrying too much excess baggage. The ride's going to burst its seams.
We've been hit!
Oh, my giddy hands!
Oh my! Those poor dogs were trapped inside of that dreadful machine the
Gromit!
entire time.
Gromit! Are you all right, lad?
Where is that monster, Monty Muzzo?
He was just here a moment ago.
Up and away? Hey, what are you doing?
What is that?
It's Monty Muzzo!
And our money!
And Twitch!
Arrivederci! Monty Muzzle's stock is on the rise.
This is no time to jettison the cream, Gromit. We don't do floats. What'll it be, lad? 1 scoop or 2?